When can you get Jason released?
Well, there's no evidence to speak of.
Fantastic. Then there's no problem.
No, Diane wants me to stay in lockup for a week as a favor to Alexis.
Alexis is facing a damaging scandal due to her regrettable but brief liaison with the mayor. And she needs a win, and so I simply suggested to Jason that he allow the PCPD to keep him in lockup for a week or so.
Forget it, Diane.
Well, I mean, if it helps Alexis, we can work something out.
What physical evidence do you have to tie Jason to the homicide?
Well, that's just it. We don't have any. No physical evidence, no eyewitnesses. 2 Zakara men were found shot at the scene by a make and model weapon Jason's been known to favor. Drugs were found at the scene, so we're guessing Sonny's sending a message not to traffic in his territory.
All right, well, I'll see what I can do.
Alexis, you're going to hear a lot of abusive, hurtful comments. Don't take it personally.
I'll only listen to the truth.
Alexis went from Rick, my twisted brother, Jerry the psycho.
I really don't appreciate you talking about my personal life behind my back.
Trust me, I find Sonny's derogatory comments just as offensive as you do.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to help you out, Alexis.
What, by laughing at me with your friend here?
I'm just trying to get released.
Well, you're right. You know what? Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Just, you might want to breathe, because I don't want you to have a panic attack.
Oh, look who's talking. Why don't we have a panic attack off?
Okay, what we talked about earlier, considered a personal favor. Don't worry about it.
Personal favor.
Nothing.
What's he talking about? What kind of favor?
I got it. Don't fight. Just don't fight me. I'll get it for you. There.
Since when do we allow phone calls while we're questioning?
Rules are made to be, shall we say, bent.
Hey.
Jason, it's me. Look, I'm sorry to call you. I'm kind of freaking out here. I just have this feeling that something's wrong. That's what makes me okay.
The party that you're speaking to is under arrest. He'll have to
Call you back some other time.
That was Carly. Diane, can you call her back and just
This
tell her
is
what's going on?
not a social hour.
If you want Jason's help, I strongly suggest you alter your tone.
What are you talking about? Why would I want his help?
Jason, what the hell's going on? Carly, it's Diane. Diane, why has Jason been arrested and how come no one called me?
Look, it's purely routine. There's no way in hell these charges are going to stick. However, Alexis needs some public relations enhancement at the moment, so Sonny has agreed to allow Jason to stay in lockup for a week.
A week? As a favor to Alexis? That's insane, Diane. There's no way he's going to stay in lockup for a week. Do you understand?
Okay, lovely talking to you. We'll be in touch as soon as we know anything. Bye-bye.
Wow, what?
Just let me do it. Just let me do it, for God's sakes. Don't.
You're staying in lockup so that you can help me?
Well, I haven't really agreed to
Look,
it yet.
the charges are flimsy as tissue paper, but you need a win here.
It's very nice of both of you, but I can handle my own case.
See, listen to her, Diane.
Stay out of this. Look, I know this comes as a blow to your pride, but let's face it, Alexis, you need friends in your corner. And if keeping Jason Morgan in lockup for Diane, Alexis.
Louise, what are you doing here, Louise? This is my case.
No, I'll be replacing you at the request of City Council. They foresee a conflict of interest considering your current difficulties. The City Council has zero tolerance for a DA who's soft on organized crime.
I'm not.
You have one daughter by the local godfather and another one by his brother.
My personal life shouldn't have any...
We have the chance to put Sonny Corinthos' right-hand man behind bars. This has to be done properly.
Fine. The case is all yours. Good luck.
I won't be needing any luck. Shall we begin?
Oh, by all means, let's.
Your client is a suspect in a
My
double
client
homicide.
is being unlawfully detained. He was arrested without a warrant, denied due process. And your office has yet to produce one shred of evidence linking him to the incident in question. In short, D.A Addison, you and your horrific designer knockoff shoes are holding a pile of baseless allegations, and unless my client is released post-haste, you will be the one facing criminal charges.
That is patently
I
ridiculous.
have a strong case for obstruction of justice on your part, and I will not hesitate to bring it in front of a judge.
Looks like the city council isn't wasting any time.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Mac. Although the ADA did make a few salient points about conflict of interest.
I trust there will be no further action on this case. Let him go. Immediately.
Sure showed me.
You're free to go.
And you're good.
That's why you and Sonny pay me the big bucks.
What'd you say to her? She looked nauseous when she walked out of there.
She's lucky I didn't petition to have her disbarred, and I still might, just on general principle, because I didn't like her.
And I like that you don't like her.
Did you see her shoes? Did you see her shoes?